deployed. We go to demo project and select one bank. Check some consents, and we can reset the corresponding data time. Request consents. Okay, go to the login page. The login page in the identity provider server. Okay, submit. We redirect back to demo project. Let me select some account and do grant access view and revoke some other access view. Okay, continue. We go to this page. Now we go to the main page, the demo project main page. Okay, let me get all the accounts. 1, 2, 3, and get transactions. We have get the transactions, but we didn't check the get balance corresponding consents. So when I call get balance, we will get error message. Okay, let me try again to check. Go to the next page, and this time I check all the consents. Select all the accounts. Okay, get balance. Now we get the balance. Get transaction, we get transactions. Balance transaction, no transaction, but have balance. Okay, that's all. Okay, I will continue to explain the flow. Let me start from the beginning. Okay, at here we select bank ID and some consents. When I click, here is the demo application. And here, when I click request consent, it will create anonymous consent called OBP API. Create anonymous consent, and now we will get consent ID. Create consent, and we will get a consent ID. And after this, we will redirect to identity provider with the request parameter, the bank ID, and this consent ID. We just created that consent ID. The identity provider will keep the bank ID and the consent ID. Right now, we didn't do the authentication yet. Now continue. The identity provider will call the header server, and the header server will redirect back to identity provider with the login challenge. Okay, let me request. Here is the identity provider with login challenge. When I submit submit, click the submit, the identity provider will call the OBP API server to validate the username and password. If username and password is correct, it will save the bank ID and the consent ID to access token. Save this two value to access token and return the code auth2 code. Okay, let me log in. Here the code. Now we go to the consent page. This is the demo project. When I select some account, we can exchange the code to access token. Call the Azure server to get the access token, ID token, and the refresh token. Access token. And reset will revoke access view and grant some access view. The access view, that's the consent we select in the first step. And revoke access view. Okay, after this, we use the access token to call the endpoint to get data, or the request get account, get balance, get transaction. Okay, and here I will exchange the code to access token. Okay, we go to add here. When I call get account, we will use the access token to call our OBP API endpoint. We get the result. Okay, this is the flow.